Oh, come on.
Is looking for a second date update with Mandy. Hi, Luke. How are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right. We're going to try to see if we can't score you a second date. Let's begin with how you met Mandy and how the first date went.
Okay, yeah. All right, I'll do my best here. I'm a little nervous. I do want to let you know I've been listening for a long time. I love you guys. This is my first time calling in. So, okay. All right, here we go. So I really like this woman, right? We went out the other day and, wanted to call you guys, see what happened. We met on Match. And I'll be honest, you guys, I've been on Match for a long time. And I was probably about to quit, done, the whole thing. Didn't really have any luck. And then I saw Mandy on there and sent her a well-thought-out message. It worked. She was new to Match. We talked for, I guess, probably about a week before we decided to go out. We got lunch. We both worked downtown, so we met for lunch at Nada. Food was great. She was great. And, you two, I just don't know what happened. After lunch, we parted ways. I'd sent her a text not too soon after, but just a nice, heartwarming text saying I had a good time and hope she had a good time too. And then I heard nothing. I've been completely ghosted.
What kind of vibe were you getting from her? You get a sense from people about I think she's into me, or gee, she feels a little flirty, or oh man, her whole spirit seems just very closed.
I'll be honest. There was never a point where I thought, oh my God, she's so into me. But there was also never a point where I thought, oh my God, she hates this. And I don't mean to leave you guys on that middle, like, well, it was a 5 on a scale of 1 to 10. But I felt like it was maybe a 6 or 7. Like I thought she seemed to have at least an okay time. Enough that you wouldn't ghost somebody.
She didn't seem totally miserable, so that's a good sign.
She wasn't like flagging a cop down, so that's a step in the right direction.
Like I'm not. I don't want to talk myself down here as like I'm a bad person to date or anything, but it was enough that you wouldn't think you'd be ghosted. For sure, in my mind, that's what shocked me.
Yeah, she wasn't looking around the whole date for the nearest exit.
Right,
people like that are always, they're struggling so hard to connect with the person they're sitting across from that they're getting distracted by people, what's going on over at the bar, or who's in line who's going to the bathroom, to what the person in the next table is eating, or, that wandering eye.
They're constantly looking past you.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Wow, what does that feel like?
Just unfamiliar.
No, yeah, like I said, I just don't know. Like it was such just a shock to be ghosted like that. Like I said, I wasn't expecting her to be like, oh my God, I can't wait to go out again. But I was expecting something, even something that said, hey, you know what? Thanks for a good time. I mean, I was hoping for more, but to get nothing, it just hurts the heart a little bit,
Yeah, I hear you. All right, well, why don't we do this, Luke? We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to call Mandy and try to get an explanation from her. So hang tight. I'll put you on hold, and we will call Mandy as Second Date Update continues next with Jeff and Jenn, Cincinnati's Q102.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Summer is the best time to replace your windows. No one wants to do it when it's 10 degrees outside. My guys at Universal Windows Direct will get it done quickly. And then when old man winter comes calling, you're going to be ready to go. 513-755-1800.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Okay, so Luke met Mandy on one of those dating sites, and they talked for a good while before they finally got together in person. They had a lovely lunch at Nada, and Luke got the sense, he didn't want to overstate it, but he really felt like on a scale from 1 to 10 that the vibe he was getting back from her was like on a 6 or a 7. Again, with 10 being best and 1 being the worst. And then when she never responded to any of his texts or calls, it really kind of surprised him. Not that he necessarily felt like he was hitting it out of the park, but he didn't think he sucked either. And thought he would have at least gotten a response.
I thought he said he was a
sometime.
solid 5.
And after the lunch, they parted ways, and that was the end of that.
How did they? Was it a hug at the end? A handshake? Did you stick your tongue in her ear? Did you do something weird there?
Jen's always
No.
gross.
Sorry, what'd you say, Luke?
Oh no, it wasn't anything real weird like that. Just I think we did like the half hug and shook hands. I can't even remember exactly what we did. I was so happy that I thought I had a good date, and I just autopiloted back to work.
Well, if you're ready to call her.
I'm nervous, but I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Oh,
Hi, Mandy.
yes.
Hey there, it's Jeff and Jen at Q102. How are you?
Oh my gosh. I knew that you were going to call me.
What?
I am
How did you
recently-
know? How do all these people know we're going to call them? Are you ghosting people on purpose?
No, but I'm really recently single and I'm just dating. And the first freaking time I ghost someone, I get a call from you.
That's hilarious.
I know. And I was hoping that I could just ghost him and get away with it. And I have to come on here.
No, you cannot get away with it.
We used to be
Dang it.
able to before this segment, though, by the way.
Yeah.
I know. Oh my God.
We will find you.
I know. Here's the thing. I really liked Luke. Before deciding to meet up with him, we talked for like a week, and I thought he was nice. I thought, why not? And we had a great lunch. But here's the thing. We went to Nada, which is right next to where they're doing the show Frozen.
Mm-hmm.
And there were all these kids in the restaurant going to see the show, and Luke wouldn't stop talking to them. Like it was, oh, you look so cute in your princess dress. What's your name? What's
How
your favorite character?
sweet.
Are you Anna or Elsa? No, he went on and on. Like talked to, I think, every child in the place. It was so distracting. I mean, I'm all about him being nice to kids, and I think that's great. But literally, I kept trying to have a conversation with him, and he would not stop interacting with the kids long enough to chat with me. I mean, it was really bad. Like,
Luke, are you a kindergarten teacher?
I am not a kindergarten teacher, but oh my gosh, I had no idea this is what it was.
I mean, you would think that most women would be like gushing over that.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be like, oh my God, thank the Lord, I finally found one that might be a good dad.
I made so many kids laugh and chuckle and smile. Even the parents were like kind of laughing, giving me the old dad thumbs up, like, "Hey, thanks for, making my kid laugh." Smile.
That's so funny. I would
So
not
they
have
weren't
picked
looking
that
at
up
you
from
like
talking
you
to
were
him on
a
the phone.
creeper.
That was my
No.
question. Did it lean creepy at any point? Because I remember the first time I was with Chris on Halloween when we were passing out candy, and he was kind of doing the same thing, like, "Hey, little girl, you look cute." And I was like, "You got to dial that back a bit."
I mean, he sounds nice, but your issue is just the date? Like he wasn't talking to you or what?
oh my gosh, y'all! One time he was playing peekaboo under the table with the kids.
Oh.
It was like, are we not like here to get to know each other? It was bad.
You were on a date with Mr. Rogers.
He didn't wear a
I'll
cardigan.
take that as a compliment.
So funny. You're on a date with me, buddy.
Look, y'all said I'm sitting here thinking like this is why I was a 6 or a 7. Like I'm showing off my cool dad / uncle skills. I'm not a dad yet, but I'm, who knows? And I was just thinking like, maybe I'm not the coolest guy in town, but I certainly am good with kids. And I thought that's something that.
The chicks would dig.
geez.
I love that it was kind of a move, too. I mean, I think it's great that you get along with kids. You obviously have a rapport with them, but the fact that you were cognizant of the fact that she was taking mental notes and might consider that a turn on, you were sort of working it, just not realizing that she was a little jealous of the attention.
Well, and
It's a bit
backfiring a
much.
little, yeah.
No, and you know what, Jeff, you're right. I think it was both. I think it was my excitement for the date and my genuine excitement to just see the happiness on people's face, but also kids are so precious, like They only get those moments so many times.
Well, I've always felt that kids are just so precious.
They are just small gifts
Yes.
from the Lord Jesus Christ.
I just have such a love for them.
Yes.
Now go away.
Jesus loves me.
Well, what do you want to do here, Mandy? Does this mean there's no chance of a second date with Luke?
I mean, this day was supposed to be about us, like getting to know each other, and I'm just honestly just not feeling it. Thanks, but no thanks.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But we appreciate you taking the
sorry.
call and just jumping right in there.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. Sorry, Luke.
Yeah, no, I mean, thanks for trying, you guys. And, I mean, at least I know now, the whole ghosting thing sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So don't do it to someone else now.
But I won't do it as much. I can't promise anything. I really do love that. I love seeing people laugh and smile.
No. I meant now that you know what ghosting feels like, don't you
Oh,
go
yeah,
ghosting.
sorry. I thought you meant don't be nice to kids.
No,
I don't know about that.
Next time, you need to be a little bit more of an ass. Start yelling at those kids
That's
to
like
get
Jeff.
back to their table. Tell their parents they need to shut them the hell up, that this is a grown-up restaurant.
No kid interactions moving forward.
Jen. So who's your favorite princess?
Ooh,
Good
I
question.
like Belle.
Belle?
Oh,
It's
she
hard
is
to beat
beautiful.
a classic. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you.
Hey, thanks so much, you guys. I love you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you.
Hey, Amanda, I think we're going to talk to you again soon since you just started dating and you're ghosting already. So look for us to call.
Yeah, we'll talk to you next time.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. If you need a little help with the second date update, just send us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.